You too. Coming back with another podcast, the Big Two podcast, where we talk about daily sports, daily basketball, all day. We're going even into the off season, but right now it is the playoffs, and we're gonna start it off. We're gonna go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off this shit, cause damn, I was wrong. Man, LeBron stuck his foot up our ass. I don't know what better way to say it. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you know, it won't much so an ass whooping than it was, you know, our guys just not showing up and dominating the way they're supposed to. You know, it wasn't much LeBron beating us 51-10-10. You know, we out there making AD look like a great defensive player. We out there making Vando looking like he got straps. We out there, you know what? They should call up the Warriors and say thank you. We just got paid. Appreciate it. Thank you for everything you done. Cause what? Why even Game 6 Clay? We got fake Clay. That's what we got. We got fake Clay. We ain't get Game 6 Clay. Jordan Poole, did Ice Spice really run you for your pockets? What's going on? Curry the only one out there. And you know Aisha don't like losers. So now he got to go home. And his woman might be like, oh, Lord. You know, like, I might go sleep with LeBron. I don't know. That was the talk, Curry. That was the talk. Man, I don't know. I really don't know what we move from here. But there'll be a lot of changes. Y'all really made the 2-10 Lakers look like God sent heaven team from I don't know where. You look like LeBron took 10 years off his lifespan. He's 38. And y'all just let him have it. I can't believe y'all. I am disappointed. Appalled. Honestly, you should get rid of your light skinness, Clay. Go ahead and be white. Because Austin Reeves showed you he was better. D'Lo showed you he was better. I can't take these dudes, man. They piss me off, TJ. They piss me off. Now I gotta go through the whole off season dealing with this shit. And if there ain't no trades done by the moment the finals happen, the moment the finals are done and the LA Lakers are crowned the NBA champions, there better be a damn trade for Jordan Poole, for Klay Thompson, for all of them. Kaminga, you up next. Stop, quit your bitching. Dang. What you got from that, man? What you got from that?
So I feel like the whole series came down to what I thought it would be. You know, like I figured that the Warriors didn't really have the size to really compete with the Lakers. As we said before, I felt like Looney was dominating Sabonis. I thought Green wasn't guarding them. And then I felt like your wings wasn't really big enough to really stop LeBron when they needed to. So it wasn't really surprising to me. The surprising part was that Klay didn't hit more shots. I did expect him to hit more shots. I don't think nobody really expected Klay to go 3 for 19. You know what I mean? Like, Klay literally went 3 for 19. That's like wild to even think about. Y'all shot 27% from 3. You know what I mean? With the last game, the Lakers shot 50. They shot 52 from the field. Y'all shot 37. Like, y'all had 11 turnovers. You know what I mean? Like going down the whole stat list, it was just like a bad game, bro. And I think it was just like it looked like you guys just didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like y'all was just pressing the whole game. Like y'all came out and it seems like it was like 30-10 like in a second. That's how it literally felt. Like I think it was, right?
It was so quick.
It was like 30-10. So like it looked like when Memphis got blown out, bro. Remember?
Yeah. When
Memphis got blown out by the Lakers, it looked like the same game, quite honestly, man. And the ending score was 101-122. So it was kind of a blowout.
Yeah. They couldn't get past that hump.
And looking at the game, bro, like y'all didn't win one quarter. Like the first quarter, it was y'all came back 31-26. then it was 25-20, then it was 35-31, then it was 31-24. It was like the whole game, like y'all didn't win one quarter. And to end that second quarter, it honestly, it was like y'all came back, y'all brought it back down to 7, and then Reeves hit that bomb from half court, and it was wet. It was just like he held the poles and everything. And I was like, yeah. Once he hit that, I was like, it's over, bro. Because I was like, I don't know how you even like, because it's like you came all the way back from the 30-10. You're like, oh, we there. And then Reed just like, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I already knew that was it once he hit that. And then coming out of halftime, you could just tell LeBron was not losing that game, bro. Like going over LeBron James' stats, I don't even think he missed more than like 4 shots. Let me see. LeBron was 10 of 14. 10 of 14, Marcus. So that's like something where you can't really, you're not gonna beat a LeBron James 10 of 14. How many points did he have? Bro had 30 points on 10 of 14. Like, bro, you're not winning that game. Like ever. Like that's not happening, bro. AD had 5 of 9, 17 points, 20 rebounds. Like he was just getting 20 rebounds every game. Like you might as well just book him down for 20 every game.
Hey, Looney had 18. That's crazy.
But it doesn't matter because Looney doesn't really do nothing offensively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't give up a 20-20, bro. Like, he was getting that every game. You know what I mean? Every game, you like, mark him down for 20 and 20. Like, if you mark somebody down for 20-20 and you're going to give LeBron 30 and 10, you're not winning that. You're not winning that, bro. So it's like y'all kind of let AD go off. You let LeBron go off. Then you let Reeves get 23. Then you let D-Lo got 19. You might as well say you got 20. So you let all their best players go off. Like, none of them had a bad game. Shooter only had 3 because he got kicked out. So, like, everybody in the starting lineup ate that game. And then it was just like a complete annihilation, bro. And just looking at the numbers, bro, like 52 from the field, 50 from the 3, and 70. Like, they didn't even shoot good for the free throw, but, like, sheesh, they shot how many free throws? Like 42? Like, sheesh.
Yeah, it looked like a game where it was like, I think the refs wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate saying that because 42 free throws to 14. Mm-hmm. We had 30 fouls to y'all 17.
That game was, I can't even give it to the refs, bro. That game was over before the refs even got a hold of it. Like, in the first couple minutes, the refs wasn't even in the game. Like, it was just 30-10 without the refs. Like, the refs like, damn. Like, we was gonna cheat. We was gonna do it. But, like, it was just like, soon as the game started, as soon as the game started, it was like 20-8. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, like, it's like nobody was there. It like Curry was just out there by himself. Yeah. And Da Vinci was like, okay, I help. Like, Da Vinci was like, I help.
Wait, I mean, okay, so we give Clay and, I'm going to give Clay and Wiggins some, like, heat because...
Wiggins had broken ribs. He had broken ribs. And that it was supposed to keep him out for 6 weeks, he said, after the game. He said, bro, I'm supposed to be out 6 weeks with this injury. Looney agreed to. He said, yeah, I had the same thing. You can't shoot. So, shout out to Wiggins for having his father issues and the ribs.
Nah, don't play. Don't play 28 minutes.
I think, well, he had to play because he's thinking like, yo, this may be it. You know what I mean? So he's like, yo, I'm just trying to give y'all defense. I don't think Wiggins was going to be able to shoot with broken ribs.
Why didn't you just play Kuminga?
You know what I mean? He wasn't playing. That's a Kerr thing. You know what I mean? That's a Kerr thing. Draymond also had a calf issue.
Yeah.
And I knew that because last game he was going stupid. He went too hard. Like that game 5, he put everything on the line. That's how I knew y'all was gonna lose game 6. You guys put everything on the line game 6, and y'all still won by like 10. That's when and without AD, he was in a wheelchair. So I'm like, bro, y'all are just not better than them. It looked like y'all was just literally just not better.
Yeah.
It like that literally how it looked, bro. It was like, yo, this team is not better than the Lakers, and I don't know why people didn't realize that when they saw y'all against the Kings. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, they barely beat the Kings. And, like, that's what I kept trying to tell people. It took a 50-burger from Curry to get through there. And so when I was just looking at how you guys was really a 500 team in the playoffs, I kept saying it. I was like, Marcus, one team is 73 in the playoffs, and another team was like 500. Like, yeah, y'all 1-7, but that means you went 4-3. That means you was barely over 500. The Lakers went 4-2 first round, 4-2 second round. That means, bro, they smoking.
Yeah, and we need to see the disparity between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. The
Mm-hmm.
disparity was Ja, Kings, Denver the whole season, but those were fake wins.
Because it was Denver number 1, and then it was Ja number 2, and then Kings number 3.
So that's the fake wins the whole season.
And when you look at the numbers, the Kings had the best road record in the league. The Memphis had the best home record in the league. Not y'all. Memphis had it. And Denver had one of the best home court advantages because of the altitude. So the Lakers and Warriors came in with really no advantages. It was just like, hey, bro, we got to play our best ball because we got experience. So really the Lakers and Warriors are just relying on experience, man.
Yep.
Like, those other teams were relying on those season wins. They're like, hey, we had a great season. Let's keep the momentum going. So people didn't really believe in the Kings. You know, like, that's like, oh, they had a great season. Nobody, like, even Draymond, he wanted the Kings for a reason. So to Marcus' point, nobody really cared about the regular season. Ja and the Grizzlies, I do think if they would have got a different team, they could have won. I think actually the Grizzlies is better than what people think. I think people just like saying they're bad because the Lakers beat them. But I think the Grizzlies could have beat a couple teams in these playoffs because they had a great defense. Like, I'm going to keep, like, bro, their defense was really good. Like, Bron didn't do what he did against y'all. He ain't go tip for a team and get 30 points like that. It was a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Like, he was struggling to get 23.
Yeah.
AD didn't really have that 30-20 game against Memphis. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like we got to remember Memphis was actually a pretty good defensive team. But we're going to hop into these videos, Marcus. Could you mute the video and then I'm going to talk over it. All right. And the video's muted?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first video. Go to 1 minute in this video. This is just a video of Anthony Davis playing defense, you guys. All right, so it's already slowed down for you guys. So pause it right here. This is going to show you what we was doing the entire time while we was playing the Warriors. Like, this is when the game was turning, when we was back at home. A lot of people think that Nuggets and Warriors and all these people have great home court advantages. We haven't lost at home. And I try to tell people we're great at home. Like, people's talking about, oh, the bubble was an advantage. I'm like, y'all realize that we're the Lakers. We got the best home court. We got the best fans. Nobody ever talks about that. Nobody ever talks about the Lakers fans, but it's weird to me. Like, I don't know how people think they're going to win in the Laker arena. So when you have AD playing great and role players like Lonnie Walker thinking he's Kobe Bryant at Staples, like, you're not going to win. So it starts with defense, though. So right here, press play, Marcus. You got Clay right here. AD's up. But he also can play both. We know that. Look at this. He's playing both. He's playing Draymond. He's playing Clay. And watch the quick jump right here. Only center in the league doing that. Only center in the league can literally have his back to the play. Now watch this. You're going to have a back pick to the Grizzlies right here and a cut in front. He played the back pick and came up to play that. Back that up 1 second, Marcus. Look what he just did. He played that back. Can you circle Bane for me? He played that back cut. You see him sitting on that, Marcus? He's sitting on that. And watch this. Now press play. Now he's going to guard him. This is sick defense, bro. This was called a sick dude in the head. This guy's sick. That's a sicko right there. That's a sicko right there, bro. And gets the board. Let's not forget about all that. Now watch this. AD's on the baseline. He comes all the way over. Beats that. Marcus. That's crazy. Now watch this. You got AD in the paint again. Dillon Brooks driving by LeBron. Every single time. Look at this. He's just, look at that. That's above the square on the backboard, bro. How are you going to shoot that? Now look at this. You got another one. He's sitting there back there ready for Dillon Brooks to go up for this layup. Dillon Brooks has no idea. Look at his head. No idea. Look at that. He jumps later than he even went up for the ball, bro. Dillon Brooks is already up for the layup. Now look at this. You got LeBron closing heavy. You got D'Lo stepping up. You got a Euro step around D'Lo. And look at this. Right at the rim. It's just, press pause right quick, Marcus. This is why I tell you guys, you don't got to bring it back to my face. This is why I tell you guys that it's very hard to play the Lakers because they can just close on your threes with reckless abandon. They're like, go to the hole. Go. We don't care. We're going to rush you off the three, pull the midi. We don't care. But most of these people saying, I'm going to try to go to the lane, and AD is timing it. People don't understand how great of a rim protector you got to be to time blocks. We see Looney go up with hands. That's it. All he give you is hands.
And don't move.
And don't move. We see Jaren Jackson get in foul trouble because he goes for every single block.
Mm-hmm.
AD times blocks, bro. Like it's like he sees the ball. Give me that.
And what's Rudy? What's the difference between AD
And so Rudy is a person where he's a little bit weaker in the chest. And so press play. We'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That's a good question. So in this series, Jaren Jackson tried to bum rush his chest and John Morant. You will see a lot of that in this series. So this is a play right here. Look at this block right here. This is crazy. He didn't even put a feet up. He just went straight vertical. Beat that. He just went straight vertical. Now watch this. This is against the Warriors here. They're running a down screen for Steph. You see AD got to step out a little bit, right? Any other body, this is a whole layup right here for Draymond. That's a whole layup for Draymond right there, bro. Steph is like, I don't know about that. Let me float that. Not there.
That's foul.
Not if you get he got the hand. The hand's a part of the ball. That's why it's not a foul. And then you got right here. You got Vanderbilt putting back pressure. I was telling Marcus, look at the back pressure, bro. That's a hard layup to get, bro. You got back pressure from the back, and you got AD in the front. It's hard. Now watch this. This is when I talk about the body. It's going to be really hard to get in this paint when you have AD leaving anybody that's he guarding. Look, he's guarding Ja. He came off of Ja. He's like, no, you got to shoot that. Beat that. Every single time, bro. And Bane's like, can I get a foul? That's not a foul. Now look at this. You got somebody in pressure. Look how good AD is. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go all the way down to the ball, and then I'm going to block this backwards. I'm going to block the ball when I'm not even facing the ball. That's crazy. Now you got Jaren Jackson with the ball here. And this is what's the best about AD. Help defense. Look at this. He's already there. He's already there. He's already there. Jaren Jackson doesn't even see him. And this is why I try to tell people he's Draymond Green with the size and athleticism. Look at this. Help defense again. Look at Jaren Jackson. Hey, bro, pass that. Jaren Jackson in the court like, bro, pass that. You can't do nothing about. Now watch this. This is the body right here. People think he's weak. Look at this. Eats that. Eats the contact. Give me that. That's what Rudy Gobert doesn't do. Watch this. You're gonna see another one where Jaren Jackson tries to go through his chest. You will see a lot of players try to go body to body with AD, and he's like, bro, I'm strong, bro. I can get that. All right. Now here you go again, guarding both the pick and roll. Now you got him in help defense, block. It's always gonna be a contest with him, bro. Look at this. You got him getting that, and then Looney's right there for the board. Though that's the one thing about Looney. Looney's always gonna be around the rim for a board. And AD did a great job closing possessions with rebounds. That was one of the biggest things we did in that series was rebound, bro. Because Looney didn't get, bro, that's what I'm saying. Looney got those boards, Marcus, but it was never those, like, throw it back out the Curry. Bang. You know what I'm saying? It was never like those back breaking through. It's like, dang, man, we can't get the ball. AD stopped that. He stopped those, bro. He closed it. Look at the shot. Putting ball pressure on him. Going at his body. Hands up. That's great defense, bro. You can't play better defense than this. Hands up. Look at this. Hands up. You can't play better defense than that, bro. and people just don't play that type of defense. They always smacking arms. Look at him go right to his body. Watch how he eats the contact. He tried to bully him. He's trying to bully him. Look at him. Look at him. Stays his ground. That is just stupendous defense, bro. Stupendous. You can't play. Look at Curry. He's trying to go slow on the rim. He's like, I go up. And he's like, nah, I'm right here, bro. I'm right here. I'm telling you, bro, it's hard. Because you're like, yo, can I pump fake him? Look at Moody. Pump fake, pump fake.
He's got to throw that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he's just like, and then he holds his leg right there. Now watch this. He's like, oh, let me try to attack him. Nope, not happening. So all these highlights are just showing, look at that. That's Anthony Edwards. Like, bro, everybody says, oh, attack AD. Bro, it's just not working. It's just not working, bro. He's really good. Look at that. He's really good, bro. So that's all I wanted to show you guys. We're going to go to the next video now, Marcus. And look, watch this. This is a good one here. He jumps. He jumps in the air. Watch how sicko this dude is in the head. Come on, man. Marcus, that's called pogo on purple. Play that again, man. What center in the league is doing this, Marcus? What center in the league can jump and then jump before you shoot the ball?
That wingspan.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's it for the first video, man. Like, that's just crazy stuff right there, Marcus. When you can jump Like Marcus, have you tried to do that before?
You do it against like regular people.
Yes.
But the problem is you don't do it against 6'10" niggas.
Jaren Jackson, who was a defensive player of the year, who dunked on you in the regular season.
Yeah.
He dunked on him in the regular season. And AD's like, I'll jump. And Jaren's like, oh, I got a leg. Get out of here. Just like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell did you come down and then elevate that fast? That's like a boom, boom. That's like a trampoline.
To me, he's not as hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Lower body.
Yeah.
That shows me he's not hurt.
Yes.
Because if AD wasn't doing that, he was playing defense like Looney, that means like, oh, bro, like, my calf hurts.
Yes.
My quad hurts.
Yes.
Like, and it was he 28 now? 30?
30. He's 30.
So, yeah, that means for the first time.
This is prime AD. This is prime AD.
Prime AD, but for the first time, because at 30, that's when those injuries nag. Not saying you can't do it, you have to choose to do it. AD's not looking like he's choosing to do it. He's like, for the first time, bro, my calves, my quads, my ankle, it don't hurt right now.
Bro, he's played consistent basketball since the All-Star break. People don't understand, bro. It is something when you bring it back to us right quick before we go to this one, because that's a whole different video. So, Marcus, like when you think about this, and put it on me right quick, because I got to be very specific like that right here. So, Marcus, when you think about this, right, AD for a bunch of years in a row was unhealthy, right? Like, he didn't have a whole group of games to catch his rhythm. You've played basketball, bro. He'd be like, oh, first game I'm a little bit nervous. Second game I'm getting my rhythm. Third game, I could have drove a little bit more. Fourth game, I could have worked on my defense. He's gotten 30 to 40 games straight under his belt, bro. I think AD's just saying, yo, I'm back. Like, I know y'all thought I was never going to be back. That's the problem, Marcus. People just thought, me included, nobody thought he would be back. They just assumed Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, like all these aging stars that just continue to get hurt. Unfortunately, Chris Paul, they thought AD would be one of them. And it was a good bet. If you would have bet AD would stay healthy, it was probably you would have negative odds for that. Yeah, they'd be like, no. We already know he would get hurt. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, people didn't know what prime AD looked like, because in the bubble, AD was good on defense, but he was good at switching. He wasn't really playing paint defense. People got to remember, we had two centers. AD was playing as a Kawhi Leonard. You remember when he was shutting down Jimmy Butler. He was shutting down like Jamal Murray's. He was like outside. That was young AD. Young AD was a switching defender. Like, he was like you can't get by him. Now he has both. Bro, if you go back, and you guys do it, because we're not going to do it today. You go back and look at that Curry possession, that last Curry possession. AD moved his hips simultaneously with Curry on that last play. Like, bro, it was so crazy, Marcus, how well he moved with him, bro. And, like, it's just like, it's like Curry's one-on-one. He's supposed to cook that man. That's supposed to be twing, boom, gone. AD's like, nope, hips. Yeah. Straight hips. Like,
it was like the Kevin Love one.
Yes.
Remember that Kevin Love
defense?
Yes.
Actually, go back to that video right quick, Marcus. It may be at the end of that video. Yeah. Because that's the one that literally, I'm going to see if it's at the end of it. Yep, it's at the end of that video. It's at about 14:40. Go to about 14:40. Actually, go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. All right. So we're gonna watch this right here, and this is gonna show you guys exactly what I was talking about with AD on the outside. This is old AD. This is what I'm saying. He has the whole package now. AD is turning into Tim Duncan on defense. If y'all young players and young people didn't realize who Tim Duncan is, y'all need to go look him up. All right. So AD is literally, he's turning into just a defensive anchor. All right. What this means is, watch this. He's out. Look at that contest, Marcus. That's a crazy contest on Curry. That's a hand right there in his face. Now look at him. He's just outside. He's outside. He comes down and grabs that board. Now watch this. He's going to take this screen right here, and watch this. Watch how he moves Tillman into the basket. Watch, he's like, nope, I'm getting this. Look, he got him box. Give me that. That's work. That's just work, bro. Now look at this. Look at Draymond. He's like, oh, I'm going to get him. Nope. I'm going to get him. Nope.
Was that a contest? Or was that?
It's just a contest. Intimidator. It's just intimidator. Some things are just intimidator. You don't even got to get it. That second jump right there. Look at it. That's just hustle. That's a backwards block, bro. That's nuts. That's nuts. And go and let's see where is that in the video. Press.
You said
is it at the end? Is it at the end?
What are you looking for? Oh, that last.
Yeah, it didn't show it, but like it was a play where Steph was ISOing, bro. He was ISOing Curry, and it was showing AD's hips, bro.
And honestly, Steph has done this so many times that they know what's coming.
It was at the end of game 5.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is at the top. So, like, watch his hips, guys. Watch his hips. Look at that. Ball pressure. Hips. Watch how many times his hip. Go back and slow it up for him, Marcus, so they can see the hips. Because, like, some people don't understand hips. You know what I mean? They don't get what I mean by hips. So, what I mean by hips, guys, is like, and just keep it right there for a second. Pause it. What I mean by hips is sometimes when I tell Marcus about Kuminga defense, Kuminga has a tendency of opening up his hips, which gives me a long lay. Which means I'm just going straight to the basket. You open up your hips, I'm going to put my shoulder in there, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. So AD does a good job of closing his hips back. And if you play football, there's a drill like that if you're a cornerback. You swing the hips, You do that because Rob Stevenson going to do that. Boom, boom. Rob Stevenson going to do a double move on your ass and then you cooked. All right?
You got that first move.
Yeah. You got to open them hips up. So watch this. Now watch AD's hips. This is crazy hips for a 6'10" man. You can't find hips. Look at that. That's already one twist. That's already another twist. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy hips. Look. He stops on the dime. Who can do that as a bit? Stopping on the dime. Boom. Stops on the dime again. Stops on the dime again. Changes his hips. Contest. And that's a great shot.
Damn. And he almost hit that. But it takes that.
Yes.
And to make him miss.
Now watch this. Press pause right here right quick. Curry saw that. And people say, oh, why did he try that again? I think Curry saw this and said, bro, I'm not getting past him. I think that's why Curry settled for this shot. He saw how hard that was. People talk about, why did you drive? Did you not see how many times he tried to drive? Bro said, 1 jab, 2 jab, 3 jab. He's like, this dude's not going anywhere.
I think he could have got by him, but look at the pain.
You not get what I'm saying? Yeah. Usually Curry can get by, float game. I think he knows from behind AD's going to, what I tell you about contest, he knows even if I get by AD, he could still contest that. So press play right here. When you press play, Marcus, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. He's like, okay, you know what? I got to get a quick shot. I got to Damian Lillard him. Paul George him. I got to pause. Look at that. He tried to Paul George. Look at that. Pause it on the contest, Marcus. Just pause that on the contest. Boom. Brother. That's the best contest you can get on Curry. That's the best contest. You got to live with it.
That man's at a 45-degree angle right now. You see a 6'10", a complete.
And then circle the ball. Circle where the ball is.
Right here.
Bruh. And then keep running it. Play it 1 second. You see how fast that ball goes?
The ball's right here.
That's how fast that ball goes. And where's AD hand at?
Now, finally in the field.
Finally. You get what I'm saying? That's the best.
And he's like, AD's like, bro, look how tall I am.
And he didn't foul. Watch how he didn't foul. Press play. Didn't foul him. Look, walked right beside him. That's the best. Because
you be saying that's a foul on Curry because we're like, yo, who else can get this close and not foul?
And you see how he stepped to the side.
Yeah.
That's the best contest you can do.
And it's still his front
iron. And it's still his front iron, bro. It's still his front iron.
Bro, this dude Curry don't care, bro.
Yes, bro. And so when I tell people like AD is crazy, Marcus, and you can come back to us now with the cameras. When I tell people AD is crazy, Marcus, that's just saying like, bro, that contest right there, people are like, oh, that's not a good contest. Marcus will tell you that contest is the best contest you're gonna get without fouling.
Without fouling, yeah.
That's it. Like, you seen the first part. His hand was right here in his head, his face. He was like, hand in the face. Like, he's like, bro, that's all I can do. Hand up, ball gone. Hey, can't do nothing else, coach. The one before, twisting hips. So he's not only owning the paint, there's not another big man doing that on the perimeter.
Yeah.
I can't name one. Goody Gobert is getting cooked by Curry on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Cooked. Like, I'm talking about toasted.
I don't like when Curry's in these situations and they know what he's doing.
What you mean?
Because the Kevin Love one. Mm-hmm. Like, I can pull up the Kevin
Love.
Oh,
yeah. Kevin Love is going to get cooked, though. He should have got cooked. He should have cooked by him. That was on Curry. People will tell you that one was on Curry.
Because we know what he wants.
Yes.
When it's
there was no rim
games,
protector on the floor.
There was no rim protector on the floor. And it's like, yeah, like this one was even worse because you're down 2.
Yes.
Oh, no, down 1. Down 1, so you can go for the 2.
Yes.
But Curry was like...
He tried the first time. He
did.
tried to go for the first 2. He tried to shift them up, step back. Great look. AD got a great contest, rimmed out. The second one, he's like, hey, bro, that paint is clogged. He's like, I'm going to try to Damian Lillard him, Paul George. Y'all know what that means, right?
He's pulling that big 3 for the game.
And I think AD knew that. And I think that's why AD, remember, because people usually don't play that high. Even if it's Stephen
AD was 2 feet above.
He was high. AD's like, hey, you can go by me. But he's like, I trust my back paddling. AD's like, I trust my hips. I trust it. Any other big is going to be like, how many coaches would have been like this? Double. How many coaches in the league would have been like, go, get the ball out of his hand?
Yeah, let Wiggins shoot.
Ham literally said,
we got it. We're good.
Live. If we lose, we lose. That's how you know you have a generational big on defense, bro. So when people are looking at AD, bro, they got to stop looking at offense, bro. You have to just look at how his defense is that crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like, bro, he literally, like, one-on-one with Steph is, like, hard, bro.
Hard.
Like, y'all need to understand how hard that is, dog. And those shots still almost went in.
Yeah.
So that's what I think it came down to, bro. When you look at Game 4 at the Staples, that game right there was a swing game. That game right there, Curry, I know it's bad that Curry didn't deliver. That's just what it comes down to.
Deliver on Game 1.
Oh, yeah.
Game 1 too. Same way.
Game 1, yeah.
Game 1, man. I'm not going to let those 2 games.
You know, remember when
slide.
people, like, yes, you could say refs gave the Lakers 2 games, right? Just say refs gave them 2 games. You can't say they gave them the Game 1 and Game 4. They came down 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Those
3
two,
each. 3 each.
Yes, and so literally those were swing games. That's what you call swing games. That's when the refs are like, who's better?
Yeah.
And Lonnie Walker literally won Game 4. That was a game you can't let Lonnie Walker win.
And the Game 1 was wild.
Game 1, you know what happened Game 1? Do you remember?
It will win.
So Game 1, these guys made every single 3.
Yeah.
And remember we said that was the game you cannot lose. And LeBron James was sleepwalking.
Yeah.
That was a big, big game. AD just was the best player on the court.
Yep.
That's the game when he didn't miss.
Didn't miss.
AD
9
just
of 10
didn't.
in the first half.
He just didn't miss. And it was just like, that's why
y'all took a right hook and ate it.
Yes.
Y'all took a right hook and said that was your best punch.
And that's when Marcus won't admit it, but he knew deep down. He's like, yo, I don't like this.
And I was saying that at halftime.
You were saying that at halftime, but I feel like you thought you still could win.
No, because I said we weren't. I was like, TJ, the shots are just going in.
And they kept going in.
And
they never
fine.
stopped.
I was like, but as a Warriors fan, I knew it was going in.
People forgot, we was up by 10 beginning of the 4th quarter. There was a whole avalanche of threes that got y'all down to 1.
Yeah.
Got y'all down to 1. You know what I mean? So, like, and Poole just took that crazy shot. That's literally how y'all, it was crazy shot by Poole and missed by Curry Game 4.
Yeah.
That's literally the 2 games y'all could have had right there, bro. And it could have been 4-2 the other way. Y'all hit those shots, it's 4-2 literally Warriors. And that's what it came down to, bro. The only games the Lakers really hammered y'all in was Game 3 and Game 6.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 games they just smacked down. Y'all had that one smackdown in Game 2.
Yeah.
But that was it. Because Game 5, that wasn't even a smackdown.
Because it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be 2 smackdowns per team, right? Mm-hmm. You split the swing games. Mm-hmm. Y'all won both swing games. Mm-hmm. And Game 7 was going to be the final decision.
The thing about the Lakers, we'll get to the Nuggets next. You guys will understand Game 1s, the Lakers are playing like it's a Game 7. And against the Grizzlies and Warriors, they've played their Game 1s. They haven't sat their players. They play 44 minutes in Game 1s. I wonder if Coach Malone plays Game 1 like a Game 7. I think he needs to understand, he needs to understand his opponent.
Yeah.
He needs to be like, yo, Darvin Ham is playing Game 1 like Game 7. If the Nuggets win Game 1, that will be the first time the Lakers have been down, and you can see a different type of pressure. You can see the Lakers like, oh, shit, we got to win Game 2 now. Yeah. You feel me? Like, now they have to win Game 2. You know what I mean? Cause
I don't agree with that part.
I do, because we've never seen it in these playoffs. Yeah. I don't know how Reeves responded from being 0-1. I don't know how Lonnie Walker's supposed to be an 0-1. I don't know. I know what AD and Bron can do, but this is a role player on the road. You have to steal home court advantage. If you don't, you go back to Denver Game 7. That's what I'm saying. You got to win a Game 1 or Game 2, or you got to go to Game 7. That's it.
Well, but I'm okay with that, though.
I'm saying you are as a Warriors fan. I'm not as a Laker fan because I don't know how Lonnie Walker and Reeves play. We've never seen them in Game 7s. People got to remember this whole team has not been in Game 7s. That is the key to. I'm giving y'all the key to beat the Lakers. You win Game 1, you have a 90% chance of winning the series, and 10% is just LeBron James taking over. The role players will not be a factor if the Nuggets win Game 1. Role players play better with no pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. We won Game 1 of the Warriors. I'm like, yes! We don't got to come back here because now we got to take care of business at home. Once you win Game 1, Marcus, and you're a role player, you're like automatically like, wow. Why do you think we lose Game 2s all the time? They're satisfied. They're satisfied. They're like, we don't got to do this anymore. We've never won another road game. We've never won 2 road games in the playoffs. People don't understand. We've never won 2 road games in the playoffs. We always lose Game 5 and Game 2, both on the road. We're like, we're going back home. They don't know how, brother. You can't say you don't. They don't know how. They haven't proved it. They've gotten smacked in Game 2 against the Grizzlies, and they got smacked in the Game 2 against the Warriors, and they got smacked in Game 5 against the Grizzlies.
And what's your home record in the playoffs?
We haven't lost 6-0.
6-0.
6-0. So I literally think, Marcus, it's a thing where the Lakers are just saying, "Yo, we need Game 1, not Game 2." Because if you get Game 2, guess what that means?
What does that mean?
Game 2 means you gotta repeat that 3 times in a row. That's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, Marcus. That means you gotta win 2. Now you gotta win 2 at home. When you win Game 1, it gives you that option for games. It's like that bonus. Game 1 is like, oh, we got it. We're good. Game 2 is like, hey, we win. But if you lose Game 1, you have to go all, and you know we go all out for Game 1. That means we're tired. That means we're worn down for trying to win Game 1, unless it's a blowout. Yeah. If it goes down to the last minute, like it does Warriors, Game 1, and we lose to Nuggets, oh, that's bad. That's bad because Game 2, that's going to be very hard to come back from a hard altitude win from the Nuggets like that. So I think Game 1 is once again the swing game. And that brings me to the next video, Marcus. Pull up that next video. And this video will be about the Nuggets 2-man game. All right, guys? So the Nuggets has one of the best 2-man games. We're going to go to about a minute in the video. And watch this. Spot it right here, Marcus. So what you're going to see here is Jamal Murray and Jokic. All right? Jokic and Jamal Murray has one of the best 2-man games outside of Anthony Davis and LeBron and outside of Stephen Curry and Draymond. Pause it right quick. The difference, and slow it down a little bit for us. The difference between Draymond and Curry and keep it pause, and Murray and Jokic is simple. Jokic can finish. Jokic has one of the best finishing games in the league. And Jamal Murray is not Curry, but he's Curry light. You know what that means? He can hit those difficult middies. He can hit those difficult threes. We've seen it before.
And drive.
And drives.
3-level scorer.
He's a 3-level scorer. He's a better version of D'Angelo Russell, Laker fans. That's literally what he is. It's Curry, Murray, D'Angelo. That's literally how it goes. And the difference between Jokic and AD is not as good as his touch. AD is not, he's a good, like he's like one game, touch is going. Next game, touch ain't there. Jokic, every single game, his touch is going. So press this button right here and you'll see they're both a threat here. Aiden's playing in the middle, step back from the mid-range, fall away with a contest.
That's such a high jump on them.
Look at that. All net, no rim. No rim on that. That's not luck, people.
Can we look at the
that's not luck.
The height of this man right now. Look at the height of this guy on his jump shot.
That's not luck. That's not luck.
Nobody's. I don't know. AD's gonna have a hard time contesting this.
You see what I'm saying? That's not
He's
luck.
like, yo, Curry's a quick shot.
Yes.
And this is a high jumper.
And that is not luck, people. People need to understand that's not luck.
As he works on that. He
works on that. So when you watch this, keep going through these. And you will see exactly what I mean, how literally these...
Why is he setting a pick at half court?
Look at that. Look at that big boy screen. Falls on the ground. That's a brick wall right there. Now look at this. Now look at Aiden. He's like, what do I do? Do I come up? Do I come up? Too late. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. These are all wet balls, bro. Not touching no net. Watch this. Screen at the top. Now look at this. You got to come up. You got to come up.
You mean Markin is like,
You got to come up on that. If you don't come up, he's going to shoot that. Watch this. Pocket pass.
Who makes a pass like that?
Pocket pass. Now look at this. Now pause it right here. The defender out there is guarding MPJ. He can't leave. Marcus will learn that the hard way. He can't leave. MPJ shoots over 40% from three, bro. That's all he do is chunk threes. So you can't leave that. And Jokic is a good passer. He won't do like this. As soon as you come off, he's throwing that pass. Now look at this. Look at the contest. You're not blocking that, AD. You're not blocking that. AD will not block Jokic shots like he does Curry and Looney and all that. You're not blocking that. That's falling through the hole every time. That's a skyhook Kareem. You're not blocking that. Now look at this. Another pick and roll at the top. And you're going to have Murray. Watch what Murray does on this play. He's going to have a couple choices, okay?
Get him to jump.
What'd he say?
Get him to jump.
Yeah, he got him to jump, but what's good, he's going to get Jokic on the off ball. Jokic's working off ball right here. Look at this.
Yo, Jokic is...
That's what I'm saying. Jokic
he's working to get open.
Watch this. He's working to get open.
Got the hips.
Look at this. Watch this. He's going to fake up. He's going to cut back door. And pause it right here. I'm going to let you know. Pause it right here. It's already paused. Watch what's going to happen. Y'all going to see what's going to happen. This will not work against the Lakers. And I'm going to tell you guys why.
Why do you take that big step?
Look at this. He's already gone. He's gone. That pass is open. He just lobs that up there. Watch a man come help late. That's late help right here. And then what you will notice is when the help is coming, this is very important, Jokic is already reading that. Tap. Wide open midi right there. Now, that won't work against the Lakers because the Lakers are literally a smart IQ team. The Lakers rotate before the rotation. And you know what I mean by that, Marcus, right? They rotate before the ball's even there. So when Jokic would have did that back cut, LeBron would have already been there. He would have snuffed that out. Now watch this. You're gonna see another cut on the back screen. Murray coming over to do a handoff.
You see why they got so much space?
Yep.
And that's a basketball play.
Yep.
When you
back
set a screen, when you set a screen,
switch. They supposed to switch that.
That's his man.
They supposed to
He's
switch
supposed
that.
to come here.
He's supposed to switch that.
He's like, Lord Jesus.
This
man didn't switch.
You're supposed to switch that. And the reason why you switch that, guys, press pause, is because that's a lob, backdoor. Jokic is lobbing that backdoor if you don't switch 100%. That. And now look at this. Now you got to open Jamal Murray at the top.
And I don't know why the Warriors didn't run this play a million times.
Because you don't have a lob. You don't have anybody to catch a lob but Kuminga. He didn't play. That's why. And so look at that. That's a bucket. This is why the Lakers have to be very attached to these players. They have to switch everything. If you don't switch everything, you'll get killed against Denver. Look at this. It's a handoff again. All right, you got to go over that. Look at Vujovic. Way too low. Way too low. Way too low. He's way too low, Marcus. That's a lay. You see how I saw that? He's way too low.
Low on the he's wait now break it down for the non-basketball player.
Yeah, so right here.
So like why is this bad position?
Because right now he's taking away the pass.
He's taking away
and that's look at the lane.
There's no is DeRozan supposed to help on
First of all, Bron is leaving Aaron Gordon right there. Bron is already in the lane.
All right, so number one, we need to look at this not just on the Jokic. It's a team defense.
Yes, Bron is already in the lane.
So he's like, yo, I'm right
Bron is right there, and then guess what? He's gonna kick that to Aaron Gordon, and they're gonna force Reeves to go out there and contest.
Right here, Reeves.
Yep.
Instead of Reeves trailing,
Reeves is gonna funnel.
He's
gonna funnel.
Right
yes, he's gonna funnel.
And is that what you meant by rotate?
Yes,
that's what we mean.
That's what we do. Lakers rotate very well.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we're taking away the paint, and we're closing late to all threes. So press play, and then you don't have a shot blocker. This is Vujovic. AD is eating that off the glass. AD's punching that off the glass, bro. So like that's not even an option for them. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these won't be an option. This is the AD right here. This is AD. This is Bron. All right. You got Beverly. This is Beverly going over the screen now. He's out of position. And look at this. This is why he's out of position. Look at this. Jokic is wide open in the back. He could have easily tossed that in the back. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a shot where AD is happy to give up because he's like, yo, if you don't toss that back, I'm going to go for that block. And this is where Jokic will get his points. And this is why Lakers will switch that.
Yeah.
The Lakers will switch this. I'm telling you what they're gonna do because they're gonna see if Jokic can shoot that, and he can. Yeah. Jokic will make that three, and then Ham's gonna be like, switch it.
Yep.
He's gonna switch it.
I think this is the best look for Denver if they want to try to do anything. Because I'm a fan of not just running pick and rolls, but running pick and rolls to the correct personnel. Yes. They're running the action to Caldwell Pope.
And you see, look how we run KCP.
You can't sit right there with Caldwell Pope.
You see where KCP's at?
Yes.
And they're face guarding him.
But that's fine. If you're doing a 2-man game, you would rather have, they're just taking him out the play.
They're taking KCP out. You see where Bron's at. What I tell you? Bron is taking Jokic's role away.
But he's dunker spot.
Yes.
Dunker spot.
He's taking it away.
And to me, this is the best look that Denver can get.
It's the best look they're gonna get.
Best look.
Yes.
I ain't saying they're gonna have to run this to the dirt. Yeah. They say Aaron Gordon dunker spot. That means LeBron can't really come out and jump like that. Jokic stay at top of the key and get these guys in a 2-man action. This is the best look I've seen from these guys.
Now look at this. Murray's gonna hit that pass a lot. He's gonna throw that pass to Jokic a lot. And Jokic is gonna.
And then why are you doubling this guy?
And Jokic, and that's Beverly. He's not on the team no more. Yeah. And what's gonna happen is, I think, and you come back to us now. We're good. So now that you guys seen how they played the Denver Nuggets, so you guys are gonna see a lot of Rui Hachimura. I think there's a chance that Rui starts this series. I think they try Vando. I think they try him. But I think this is a Rui series. And the reason why I say that is because he's bigger. Vando can't switch on Jokic. It'll be lunch. Rui's a little bit bigger. So he's able to at least put up a fight against him. And so what will happen is you will see a lot of... I think there's going to be a lot of LeBron James on Murray. I know people don't respect that.
Oh, that's a prediction.
Yeah.
That's a clip.
It happened in the bubble.
Yeah.
I seen it in the bubble. I know LeBron's older. They did that for a reason. Do you know why?
Why? Because
the LeBron James and Jokic pick and roll, you switch that now. When you switch something, Marcus, it literally takes away the advantage.
Gotcha.
That pop is no longer open. You know what I'm saying? Because now LeBron's like, hey, go back. You stay with Jokic, I got Murray. Yep. And then A's like, hey, you got Jokic, I got Murray.
Yep.
It's a switch. I think there's going to be a lot of switching between Rui, LeBron, and AD, and I think the Lakers are going to make the Nuggets beat them one-on-one. I think they're going to stop that ball movement. This is really big for you guys to understand. Bring the camera to me, Marcus, because I'm going to call it right now. I'm telling you now.
Let's get it.
There's going to be a lot of the Lakers are going to force the Nuggets to play one-on-one basketball. The reason why you make the Nuggets play one-on-one basketball is because when you are not switching, they get those back cuts. We've seen it already. If you don't switch, they get back cuts, they get handoffs, they get all of that, all right? Mm-hmm. So if you're not able to switch anything with the Nuggets, you're going to be losing to them. Because when they come up for a pick, they're going to slip. That has to be a switch. So I think there's going to be big bodies on the Lakers. I think it's going to be D'Lo, Reeves, Rui, AD, and LeBron. I think they start with Vando probably, but I think they get to Rui and they switch everything. Because when you look at the lineup, Rui can guard Aaron Gordon. LeBron can guard Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
AD can guard Aaron Gordon. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are three players that can guard Aaron Gordon. And then you look at Murray. LeBron can guard Aaron Gordon. Reeves can guard Aaron Gordon. Like people, there's a lot of people that can just switch across the board. Michael Porter Jr. is a stand-up shooter. He's not ISOing. He's not going to give you 5 dribbles ever. He's just going to launch the ball up. So I can see, you know who I can see playing on Michael Porter?
Who?
D'Lo. That's the player you put on D'Lo. Because you don't want D'Lo getting switches. You know what I mean? You don't want D'Lo ever getting the switch on a player. Yeah. So you just plant him on the corner and you put him on. What do we do with Wiggins? We would put D'Lo on Wiggins. You know why? Because we knew Wiggins would not try to go ISO ball.
But that was crazy.
And so Michael Porter, I think he's going to do the same thing. Just stand there and shoot. So I think a lot of times, bro, I'm telling y'all right now, I think AD will start on Aaron Gordon. I'm telling y'all think that's wow. People think that's wow, Marcus. I think AD starts on Aaron Gordon. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he leaves him open for 3 and he guards the paint. He guards the cuts. And I think they made Jokic go against Rui, or they go against Vandy or LeBron, and I think they make him get 50. I'm telling you now, I think they make Jokic get 50 every single game. And they say, KCP, you're not shooting. Murray, you're not getting back cuts. Aaron Gordon, you're not getting those back cut dunks. Michael Porter, we're not leaving you. Jokic beat us with 50 balls. And Jokic can beat you with 50 balls, but they're gonna make him get 50 every single game. Yeah. And watch this. It may take Ham some time to get there. You know Ham. He's gonna try it his different ways, but I think he ends with Jokic. No more passing for you. No more back cuts. No more motion offense because that's how you get beat by the Nuggets. That's their A game. Their A game isn't Jokic getting 50 points, man. The A game is 10-10, 20. 20-20-10. Like, he gets assists. It's like 15 assists, 20. That's how they win. Jokic got 20 points. Murray got 20. Michael Porter got 20. Eric Gordon got 2 dunks. That's how you lose to them. Bruce Brown cutting back door. All Bruce Brown do was cuts. Cutting back door. Jeff Green cutting back to get a dunk. That's all you're going to see, bro. And I think the Lakers going to get to the point where they're like, yo, stay home. Don't move. You got to beat us getting 50 points on LeBron James and Rui head. AD's not guarding you. Because we know that pulls him out of the paint, and we don't want AD out the paint. We want AD in the paint.
Why can't you see LeBron on Michael Porter?
Because I don't think LeBron wants to leave. I don't think LeBron, he likes to help. LeBron likes to be the secondary post defender. Mm-hmm. Like, if you notice against y'all, he had a lot of blocks. Because he was leaving who?
Wait.
Remember he was playing? No, he guarded Wiggins.
Or Green.
He would leave Green. He would leave DaVincio. He would leave anybody else on the court. He could leave Gary Payton. Like, he usually plays against the worst shooter.
Yeah.
That's what LeBron likes to do. This series, I think he plays against. I can see him playing against Murray, and the reason why that is because I think they want. They don't care about him. Murray's really never spotted up. He's always dribbling the ball in that pick and roll. And I think they want AD playing off of Aaron Gordon. Because that means Aaron Gordon's going corner, and that means AD can sit right there on that block. And they're like, hey, if you throw it to that man 8 times, we're going to let him shoot 8 threes. And I think that's the game plan, to let Aaron Gordon go against AD and let LeBron go against Murray to switch that pick and roll with whoever's playing on Jokic. Say Rui's guarding Jokic, and LeBron's like, hey, we're the same size. Switch. Mm-hmm. You're now on Murray. Rui, you got to live. You got to guard Murray. You know what I mean? So I think we force Murray to beat us with switches. We force Jokic to play one-on-one, and nobody gets open shots. Because if you give KCP open shots and Michael Porter open shots and Jeff Green open shots and all these boys open shots, it could be because they can hit him. One thing about that,
I don't think Michael Porter can hit him.
You don't. But I'm saying they're not literally players where the Lakers are gonna remember. I know the Lakers, but they're not gonna look at Michael Porter Jr., who does nothing but shoot threes, and say shoot it. They're not going to do that. I'm telling you, they're not going to do that. Like, that's not JaMychal Green.
Oh, yeah, but
DaVincio... You know what I mean? Like, DaVincio's not 6'10", with the release up here. That's all he does. That's all Michael Porter does. It doesn't... He's like one of those players like Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley can miss 6 in a row, and you're still going to guard him. That's Michael Porter Jr. He can miss 6 in a row, and you're still going to guard him.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yo, he can also hit 6 in a row. So that's what I said. They're not leaving him. They're not leaving KCP. KCP can miss 6 in a row and then hit 5 in a row, 4 in a row, 3 in a row. Like, we know that. We've had him on our team. Mm-hmm. So I think they stay home on those guys, and then they leave Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is the swing player of this series. He's the player who's like, yo, if you're on, you break Darvin Ham's game plan. You break it. That's how you get the ball flowing. If he's hitting threes, I don't think it matters. I think Ham makes him do it the whole series. Yeah. And you know I'm right about that, bro. I think Darvin Ham makes him. He doesn't care. 4 for 6 one game. Do it again. He's gonna keep making him do it again because that's their only hope. That's their only hope of beating Denver Nuggets. If Aaron Gordon misses threes, and if Aaron Gordon is missing threes, the Lakers win. That's it. The Lakers win because I don't think Jokic is gonna get 50 every game.
Now, the way you're talking about it is a little less confident than how you were speaking about the Warriors. Mm-hmm. The Warriors, you was like, let them hit it. I don't care if you was like, I don't care if you make 4 out of DaVincio makes 4 out of 10.
Y'all have less shooters, and I don't think DaVincio can hit 3 threes every single game. I think Michael Porter.
He shows you he could.
I think Michael Porter and KCP can hit 3+ threes every single game.
But like,
and DaVincio's not gonna get up as much threes as Michael Porter.
Okay.
It's the ratio, bro. Like KCP and Michael Porter will put up 6 a game. DaVincio ain't putting up 6 threes a game. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to do that. They're going to get the shots up. Mm-hmm. That's what hurts us. Getting the shots up hurts us. Because the probability, they're going to fall eventually.
Yeah.
They're good shooters. They're going to fall eventually. So that's why you can't leave those two players. So that's why I think those two players will be Reeves. Reeves on KCP, and then I think on Michael Porter Jr. you could see Vando on him because Vando has great defense. But Vando don't leave him. Don't ever leave Michael Porter. Take him completely out of the game. I don't think you can beat the Lakers without getting some type of 3-point production because you're not getting in the paint. I think you have to get and y'all was proof of that. And literally, even when you was hitting your threes, you didn't win.
Didn't win.
So it's very hard to beat the Lakers with just threes, bro. And the Lakers try to take that away. As best as they can, they try to take it away. So now the Denver defense. Get into Denver defense. Denver defense has been way better than what people think.
You think so?
Yeah, it's been better because people thought they would get scorched by Booker and scorched by Kevin Durant. They only got scorched 2 games by them. Booker was on a heat streak the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
But KD really didn't do nothing against them, bro. And you know why?
Why?
The biggest thing is the hardest thing to do is to stay hot from mid-range. That's the hardest thing to do in the league. Because it's a 2-point shot and it's a long distance and a contest. It's always contested. Mid-range is always contested. You really never see wide open mid-range in the league. You feel me? Because everybody's congested. So you're gonna have Nikola Jokic with his long arm contesting, trying to chop down. You have a back pressure on somebody else. Booker and KD are the best ones at shooting that, and they still did not beat him with that game. And this is why I tell you I think it's gonna be harder for the Nuggets this series because the Lakers aren't heavy mid-rangers. They're get to the hole. Like D'Lo's gonna get downhill and try to do a floater in the hole. Like Reed's gonna get downhill and bait you into a foul and get to the hole. Rui's gonna get to the hole or shoot a 3. Rui's the only one that will shoot a midi. And even in the playoffs, you've noticed he stopped. It's all 3 to the hole. That man has not really shot many minis in the playoffs. And I think it's because teams have been focusing on that. They're like, hey, short close to Rui and see if he can hit it tonight. Short close. You know what short close is? Mm-hmm. It's like chop, 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 contest. See if he can hit it. Rui's been hitting it.
And when he hits this, it's nuts.
And when he hits it, you lose.
Yeah.
You lose. So our only midi players on this team is AD, D'Lo sometimes. Mm-hmm. You got Rui sometimes, and Lonnie Walker's deadly. Lonnie Walker's deadly. He's a 3-point. He's a three-level scorer. Y'all seen that in the fourth quarter. Athletic 3-level scorer. Athletic. And you can see Curry not willing to come all the way up because he knew he could blow by him.
Every time. It was nuts. It's like, why is he on your bench? And honestly, the only reason I feel like...
Oh, Dennis, my bad. Dennis is a midi too. Then he pulls up from the free throw line.
I feel like he's better than he's a better hooper than Austin Reeves and Dennis. Y'all just like the fit of Austin Reeves and Dennis better than Lonnie.
Lonnie's not better than Austin Reeves. He's not better. He's not averaging 20 points in the playoffs.
He could if he wanted to.
No.
If he y'all don't play him to do it, so it's like
he's not better than Austin Reeves.
When he played on the court,
Lonnie Walker's good, but he's not better than Austin Reeves. Like Draymond Green even said in his pod, Austin Reeves is him. He's him, bro. Austin Reeves is bro. He's Curry couldn't even touch that man. At least he was getting contested on Lonnie. Reeves was just jerking that man. We're like, come here. Like when Austin Reeves' handles is stupid. Like people got to realize it's just his handles. Lonnie don't got those type of handles. Okay. Lonnie's really athletic, can get you a bucket with his speed, athleticism, but he's also streakier than Reeves. Reeves isn't that streaky. He's because he's what is it? 98, 50, 40. Lonnie's nowhere near that. Yeah. Lonnie's not doing that, bro. Like I love Lonnie, but he's not a starting 2 guard. Reeves took his spot. Like that's who he lost his spot to. Reeves.
And I said because it's not about who's a better player. It's about a better fit.
Now who's a better athletic player? Lonnie Walker by far. But Reeves is way more consistent. Yeah. Like you're gonna consistently get 10 to 15 points and not those stupid plays. Lonnie Walker can get tunnel vision. Yeah. Reeves is never tunnel vision. He's always going to make the right pass, the right shot, and he gets contact, and he makes his and ones. He's just a complete player.
I get the complete player, but I'm saying like if I need a 30 ball, I need a 35 ball. Like for instance,
he's more explosive for sure.
But and that's what
more explosive for sure. More upside for sure.
The Suns series, the last game when Denver closed it out, Booker and KD didn't show up, but who showed up? Payne. Payne went stupid that game. Payne, I ain't never seen Payne go like that in my life. Yeah. But I feel like Reeves couldn't have done if AD and LeBron said, "Hey, hey, we ain't got it today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just ain't got it. It's just today.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Reeves going out there going,
he's did it twice.
30, 40.
But he's done it twice. He did it against the Grizzlies. We don't win game 1 without Reeves going off saying I'm him. He hit the last. He did what Lonnie did. He did what Lonnie did.
Those points, I'm not saying they're not impactful. I'm not
he
saying
hit the last 4 shots, pick and roll. LeBron standing on the wing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the whole game.
No, he's not.
40 minute
he's
game
not
of
doing
like,
that.
I got it.
But Lonnie's never done that either.
Yeah, he did.
No,
he did.
No, bro.
Yeah, he did.
It's high in the playoffs. It's 15.
Oh, not playoffs. I'm about regular season.
Oh, I'm saying playoffs, buddy. Like Austin Reeves is doing it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like several times. I love Lonnie, bro. I'm the biggest Lonnie fan.
You are the biggest Lonnie fan.
But like he's not Austin Reeves, bro. Austin Reeves is just a player where like he can pass. I don't know if Lonnie can pass.
I don't know if he can pass.
You know what I mean? I don't know that. You know what I mean? Like Austin Reeves, like, oh, you double me, pump, pocket pass. You know what I mean? Him and LeBron James got a chemistry. Like him and AD got the lob chemistry. It's just hard to put Lonnie in that role without his shot. If his shot ain't going, he's kind of done. Mm. You're like you're pulling Lonnie. If his shot ain't going, you're like, hey, come on out the game. You know what I mean? You're never pulling Reeves because you're like, oh, he's gonna make the right play. He's gonna get the right charge. I don't know if Lonnie can make a charge. Can Lonnie take a charge? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if Lonnie's defense is based off of what? Athleticism. That's it. That's literally it, man. If he gets blown by, he's gonna try to get the block. But Reeves is like, oh, I'm here. Like, I'm here, like, charge. Yeah. Every time. So, I love Lonnie. I don't know if this is a Lonnie Walker series. I know it's going to shock people. I don't know if this is a Lonnie Walker series because of back cuts. He's not very disciplined. You know what I mean? It's very hard to play against Denver and be disciplined. You know what I mean? Like, when people are cutting back door, you got to be attached to them. Lonnie Walker's not that disciplined on defense. So, I'm not sure if we're going to actually use him this series. I think the rotation will be Dennis, of course. I think it'd be Reeves and Russell. I think those will be our 3 guards. I'm not sure if another guard plays this series. I'm not sure. I think the Lakers go really big this series because they got Jeff Green over there. They got Aaron Gordon over there. They got Michael Porter Jr. over there. They're bigger than you guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, hey, Lakers, we big, y'all big. We got Jamal Murray 6'5", y'all got D'Lo 6'5". Y'all, we got KCP 6'5", y'all got Reeves. It's the same heights across the board. Aaron Gordon 6'8", LeBron 6'8". Mm-hmm. It's even. So I don't really know if we can play little guards like Lonnie 6'4", 6'3". I don't know if we can play those players. So I think it's gonna be Reeves. That's one. Dennis, Russell. That's 3 guards. Then I think it's Vando. I think Vando is gonna depend. It's gonna depend on if they can hide Jokic on him. If they hide Jokic on him a lot, I see him getting pulled. And they putting Rui in the corner. I can see him saying,
if he makes one out of 2,
but he didn't make any against y'all.
He ate it.
When?
That corner 3 was good for him.
Bro, I feel like he went 1 for like 20 against y'all, bro.
Oh,
it was not like Grizzlies. Grizzlies, he like made like 4 out of 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't really have a... If you notice...
Got Brandon in the chat. Appreciate you, Brandon.
Yeah, for sure. If you look at Vando, bro, Vando really didn't... He didn't really play that much against y'all.
He didn't, but I remember those Vando's threes hurt when you're a Warriors fan because you're like, those aren't supposed to go in.
He was way bigger against the Grizzlies, and I don't think he plays against the Nuggets that much because I think Jokic would just won't guard him. And so, like, I think Jokic was like, bro, I'm going to do you the same way you do Aaron Gordon.
That's wild.
Like, I'm not going to guard you. And why do you think Ham pulled him in the Game 6? Like, he's like, yo, give me Dennis. Like, I'm going to just start Dennis. And we're not going to play Dennis in the start lineup. He would get killed against Jokic on the switch. So, I think that's why it would be Rui in the start lineup.
Yeah, he had over for 2 that Game 5.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I thought he hit a lot more threes.
No, bro. He did not.
Oh, for what?
I told you, bro. Like, it's going to keep... He didn't really hit anything, bro. He was bad. Vando was bad that series. That's why he got benched.
Offensively. That defense is nuts.
But he didn't even do that.
0 for 5.
No, after... I can't give you that, Marcus. Look at his minutes after Game 4. His minutes after Game 4, Dennis was on Curry, bro. Yeah, you watched a different series, brother. Like,
okay, it was this one. This is Game 2. He went 2 of 7. I know it's not good, but those 2 threes.
You get what I'm saying?
Those 2 threes.
And y'all won that game. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Vandy wasn't that good against y'all, bro. We benched him. He got benched.
Yeah, he got benched. So
I'm saying, like, against the Nuggets, I think he's on a tight rope. And what I mean by that, I told you who he's good against, bro. He's good against, if we play the Celtics if we play Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
those are the players he's good against. Like, he's not going to really do anything against the Nuggets because they're going to put Jokic on him, and Jokic is going to be like, shoot the ball.
This man said the only person I'm worried about is the school shooter, AR-15. Austin Reeves.
But, bro, Austin Reeves, he already know Austin Reeves going to cook up. Like, he know that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and this is, so getting back to the Nuggets defense. So, the Nuggets defense, they haven't played a team with 4 ball handlers yet.
Yeah.
They played, first round, they had the Timberwolves.
Mm-hmm.
Timberwolves had Mike Conley, and they had Ant.
Yeah.
That was it. Then they played the Suns. They had Booker. They had Paul, but he got hurt. And then they had Durant, who doesn't really do much in pick and roll.
Yeah.
On the Lakers, you're going to be making Jokic play pick and roll with 4 different players. It's going to be LeBron. It's going to be D'Lo. It's going to be AR and Dennis. We're going to call him up with 4 different players. If he gets a switch on Dennis, that's cake. If he gets a switch on D'Lo, that's cake. If he gets a switch on AR, that's cake. LeBron, that's too many weak points for Jokic on the offense. That's why I don't think they play him up there. They play him on Vando. That's what I'm saying. If Vando's on the court, it's going to be lunch for the Nuggets just to sneak him on him.
I don't think that's what you want Vando on. If you're going to put Vando, it has to be on a ball handler, which means it's got to be very situational.
No, I'm saying Jokic is going to be on him. I'm saying defense. Jokic is going to guard Vando. Because he's not going to want to guard AD in those pick and rolls, brother. He don't want to get switched on AR, on Dennis. Like, he don't want to do that. Like, Jokic want to stay in the paint like AD.
Yeah.
Like, he don't want to be out there playing defense and running around. He wants to be parked on Vando and saying, shoot the ball. And that's what I'm saying. I think we lose if Vando get heavy minutes. Like, that's a for sure way. Brandon will be very happy with Vando in the corner. Trust me.
He's
like,
saying who's off on your bench?
Who what?
Bench work.
Dennis will be off. Dennis will be off the bench. Rui will be off the bench, and I think you may see a little bit of Tristan Thompson or Mo Bamba.
Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson.
I'm just saying.
Tristan Thompson.
Hey man,
in the Western Conference Finals.
You don't gotta believe me, bro.
Oh Lord.
And you know why? It's Jokic, brother. So AD can easily get 3 fouls. We're not putting LeBron or Rui on him permanently. Like, that's just a dumb...
Vando.
No! What are you talking about? Vando's like 180 pounds, bruh. Like, you can't do that, bruh. Like, that's an easy way to lose.
What Vando just did against Curry.
I'm telling you, I don't think this is a Vando series, bro. I'm telling you, if Vando's getting on 20 minutes, we're probably going to lose, dog.
I can see a lot of poking from Vando.
Bro. Hey, whatever you say, bro. I'm just saying...
He showed me something in this
I think we
series.
go bigger. We played them in the bubble, bro. We played them with Dwight Howard and McGee. I don't think you play Jokic with little people, bro. He's gonna kill him. Like he's gonna kill him, bro. Like, so I'm saying it has to be. I know it sounds funny. I think Tristan Thompson plays, bro. Cause one thing about Tristan, he gonna foul you. Like I don't. But you see what I'm saying? I think Vando will get a foul and run. You know what I'm saying? Like get off me and run. I think Tristan's like, I'm pushing you, bro. Like I'm gonna push you. Like I'm not telling you Tristan's gonna shut him down. He's not Dwight Howard.
He's just gonna.
He's a body. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a body to be there. And Mo Bamba's a 7'2", ain't he? Like 7'1".
Yeah. So
like that would be great if we can get Mo Bamba to get on the court. Like you know what I mean? But
he's out right now.
But the ankle injury.
He's already listed as out.
Yeah. So like if Mo Bamba can play, that would be awesome. Cause he's 7'2". You know what I mean? Like so like just being that tall out there. So I feel like I think at first it'll be Tristan, and then when Bamba might come back, I think it'll be Bamba. Gabriel should never touch the floor in this series. Gabriel's too light. He should never touch the floor in this series.
I just don't like that you guys have so many different players for so many different teams.
Yeah.
Can you pick one? That's why we said the Lakers aren't fair from top to bottom. You can't have perimeter defenders that switch everything against the Warriors and Kings. Mm-hmm. You can't go super bigger than the Nuggets and shut them down. And even with like a Giannis team or even with like a Jimmy Butler with Celtics and all them, you can go bigger than them.
So the Celtics we will play Gabriel. In the Heat we play Gabriel because it's Bam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what Gabriel's good at. Gabriel's like the player you play against Bams, play against like Williams.
You're not supposed to have all those players on your roster.
Well, that's why you have a good GM.
You're not supposed to.
That's why you have a good GM, bro. Like that's a good GM.
Yeah.
So overall, I think the series. What do you think? I'm gonna let you choose first. What do you think the series goes?
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
Yeah.
So it depends on game 1 for me. honestly, if the Nuggets win Game 1, I could see Nuggets winning in 7.
Okay.
If the Nuggets win Game 1, I definitely see Nuggets winning Game 7.
But give me a pre-prediction.
No, I'm about to. Yeah. But the way the Lakers have been playing Game 1, they've been playing like it's Game 7. You know what I mean? So if that continues, I think they win it.
Okay.
And I think the Lakers will win in 6.
Heard it here in the pod. Yeah. Hey, we agree on something.
Yeah.
Lakers in 6.
So if
Lakers in 6.
And that's only if they win Game 1 for me. If they don't win Game 1, I think it's gonna be a Game 7, and the Nuggets can take it. And I think the Nuggets can take it in 6 too if they win Game 1.
How about this?
I think Game 1 matters a lot.
You think LeBron and AD losing to a white boy?
I mean, bro, that white boy good.
Nah. You did AD and LeBron gonna lose to a white boy.
Yes.
First time ever.
Yes, the white boy's good.
All right.
The white boy is good. Like you said, white boy.
I've never seen him win.
Who?
Jokic.
What are you talking about? You never seen him win?
I never seen him go past the Western Conference Finals.
No, you haven't, because he played AD and Bron in the bubble. That's the only time he got there.
All right, so
the only time he got there.
AD and Bron gonna lose to
now,
one.
Draymond last year when he played against Jokic didn't have Michael Porter. Jokic didn't have Murray. Like, you got to remember, Jokic didn't have a team for 2 years.
Okay.
So, like, you got to add context. Of course he ain't going to win. Like, he ain't had a team in 2 years. His team been hurt.
All right.
So, like, this is the first time.
Too. This is the first. And we won.
This is
y'all
the first.
Win.
Y'all didn't win hurt. Y'all didn't win hurt.
Y'all
Not
hurt, but we
y'all won healthy. That's what I'm saying. So, like, literally, like, Jokic is healthy now. So, like, we'll see. Like, if Jokic can beat the healthy Lakers, I think he's the best player in the world. If he beats the Lakers, I think he's the best player in the world.
That would be very valid.
I think he's the best player in the world if he beats. I don't think the Celtics are.
It's valid.
I don't think the Celtics or Heat are beating Jokic. I think this is the only stop for him. If the Lakers don't beat him,
because we all both agree that the winner's coming out the West.
Yes.
You didn't like the West at the beginning of the year. Why is that?
Because Giannis was in the playoffs. I respected Giannis. Once Giannis got hurt, that was kind of it for the East for me. I never really respected the Sixers. And once Brooklyn got rid of Kyrie and KD, that was done.
Yep.
And then
Boston,
I never really liked Boston because the coach, bro, he's like 20.
Nah.
The coach like bro, coach like 20, bro. And then I always think Jason Tatum's one of the most inconsistent superstars ever. He give you 51, then he give you 6. Yes, AD is the same, but AD plays defense. It's the difference. AD can give you 15 and 20 boards. Tatum ain't getting 20 boards. You know, like, he can give you 15 and that's it. Like, you're kind of done. So if he don't give you but 15, then Jaylen Brown got to give you 40. And that's rare. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't really like the Celtics, because they both iffy. Both of those players are like, we both kind of iffy. We both got a lot of Marcus Smart hitting threes. You know what I mean? Like, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Like,
we just seen them last year in the finals against y'all. Like, they stopped hitting threes.
They did.
Like, Horford was the only one balling. Horford and Jaylen Brown.
When it's 8 threes though a game from Horford, it's like, yo, where does this come from?
Yes, and ever since Williams had that knee injury, he hasn't been the same. He's not been the same.
He had to play through it. If they would have just let him
now he's an average big. He does not get those high flying dunks anymore.
And people need to understand, stop throwing your body away because of where you're at in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, you can say that, but then what happened to Lamar Jackson? Got killed for it.
But guess who's healthy?
You know what I mean? But I'm saying you can say that, but look what happened to Lamar Jackson.
You can get
got killed for it.
And you got to understand as an athlete that you take the killing, right, and then show them next year why you are that player. It's too many times where you put yourself on the line, you play a hurt, and then you never get back to where you were because they said, hey, you got to sit on this injury. Yeah. And you're like, nah. And the doctor's like, all right.
You gotta tell me why you say Lakers in 6, because you didn't say why.
Because you're better.
In what way, man?
Yeah, you don't have to do all of these intricate.
Like, we don't say why. Like, what
you don't have to do all these. You can go straight up. AD Jokic, he's gonna smack him out the water.
What? AD's not that. I don't think AD's better than Jokic. First off.
Okay.
You think AD's better than Jokic?
He's playing. It's the second coming of.
No, I'm saying, do you think AD's better than Jokic?
Listen. It's the second.
Hey, why can't you give me yes or no, man? You do that. Do you think AD's better than Jokic? Okay.
But the problem is, it's a no if AD plays like this next year. It's not it right now. Right now. We're talking right now.
Right now.
Yes.
I thought AD was better in the bubble. Jokic won 2 MVPs after that, right?
We're not talking about
No, I'm just saying.
Now you're doing that.
He won 2 MVPs after that.
You're
This
doing
ain't the
that
same Jokic,
No, you're doing that again.
What?
I said right now.
Yeah.
I get it, and that's why you said why you can't answer the question.
Yes.
There was a reason I couldn't, because it's that AD bubble was better than Jokic.
Well, I said right now.
But, all right.
Yes.
Then Jokic won 2 MVPs. Jokic was better than AD.
So right now, who's better?
Right now in these playoffs, AD's better than Jokic.
No, bro.
In these playoffs.
No, bro.
In these playoffs.
No, bro. Jokic is better, dog.
Okay, we're about to find out.
Because
we're about to find out.
This is why I say Jokic is better, because if Jokic give you a 15-point game, they lose. Period. Like they can't withstand a 15-point Jokic game, bro. Like Jamal Murray's not gonna give you 40 points against the Lakers. I don't see him getting a 40 burger.
Okay.
Like we already know, Steph ain't gonna give us 40. You know what I mean? Like it's like Ja gave us 40, and that was in a weird blowout game.
Y'all ain't care.
Yeah, so like it's really hard for a guard to give us 40, and I know people like Brandon may disagree, but if Jamal gives us 40, that's impressive, because like bro, we got so many defenders just to throw his way that's a really hard 40 burger. But I mean, he was just hot.
That's like the Donovan Mitchell Jamal Murray series.
Yeah, so I think that Jokic is the only one that can give us 40 consistently, because I don't think AD can guard him. I think this is the first time people say AD can't guard him. I'm just telling. I think we're gonna get to one part of this series, and he's gonna get to that jump hook, and AD he'll like, hey, jump this, you block this, and you can't block it.
Okay, and that's what you think. I think AD swallows that every day.
If he does, that's impressive, bro.
Because I'm looking at it.
Because he didn't guard him in the bubble. People got to realize he didn't guard Jokic in the bubble, bro. Dwight Howard guarded him.
But he won't trying to be defensive player of the year AD.
No, he was offensive. He was offensive. He played offense. He's like,
bro, I got to choose one.
And he was switching on the perimeter.
All right.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think he can guard Jokic.
This one right here is a different AD. You pointed it out. Stick to the guns.
I'm looking at the series. Dang, we beat them 4-1 in the bubble. Jeez.
Do you remember that bubble looked like for them?
So look, game 1, AD had 37. Okay. All right. Game 2, AD had 31. And let's see what Jokic had game 1. And y'all had a better defender for LeBron. Jeremy Grant was on that team. Jeremy Grant is a better defender than Aaron Gordon. To me.
That's not what he said.
Jokic, let's see what Jokic had in that game. Jokic in that game 1 had 20. Not 20. I'm sorry. He had 21. All right, that's game 1, and AD had 36. All right, game 2 in the bubble. Jokic had 30. Jamal Murray had 25. AD had 31. So he beat him in that one, and LeBron had 26. So they beat him barely in that one again. All right.
That's game 2, so you know.
That's the game 2 when AD hit that game winner on the side.
Yep, that's what I was saying about.
AD game 3, 27. LeBron 30. And Jamal Murray 28. Jokic 28. The Lakers beat him again. Not like beat him in the game, but I'm talking about beat him with points. Their stars. Game 4. AD had 34. LeBron had 26. Jokic had 16 in that game. Jamal Murray had 32. AD beat him in that one. And then lastly, you had Jokic in the last game, game 5. He had 20. Jamal Murray had 19. AD had 27. LeBron had 38.
You know what that was? LeBron slowly.
When you and Jalen was there. Yeah. That was the game you and Jalen was there.
But LeBron was slowly saying, I might lose this Finals MVP if I keep playing like this.
Yeah.
And that's what we were talking about. We were like, yo, LeBron doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
He don't want this.
So I ain't gonna lie. Going off of that series, AD did win that Jokic matchup. He had 30 every game.
Exactly.
And Jokic had a stinker in that last one, 16.
Yep.
And he had 20 in another one.
And that's what I said.
But I do think Jokic is a better player. I want to repeat that. Jokic is a better player than he was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And AD is a better defender than he was 2 years, but he's not a good offensive player. He's not getting 30 every game like he was then. LeBron's not getting 38 anymore. You know what I mean?
That's why you guys got a team.
That's why we have a team. So that's why I think this is going to be a team versus team game. And so now let's talk about it. Who has the best role players in this series?
Denver.
All right, tell me why.
The KCP factor.
Is KCP better than Reeves?
Yes.
All right. Is Jamal Murray better than Russell?
Oh, I wouldn't put them two together, but
They're both point guards. That's why I did it.
okay. Yeah.
All right. And then 3, Michael Porter. Is he better than Vando or Rui?
Yes.
All right. Aaron Gordon. That's not an Aaron. He's going against LeBron. You can't really do that. But is he better than Rui?
Yes.
All right. So that proves it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that proves it.
I wouldn't do those matchups. I would have been like,
Is Bruce Brown better than Schroeder?
No.
All right. I think it's a tie.
Between them two?
I think Bruce Brown and Schroeder is a tie because Bruce Brown sometimes can really affect the game in the mid and like the floaters and the defense and all that stuff. You don't know who Braun is. Braun, that white boy, is really good on that bench. He's an energy guy. Jeff Green can always dunk on somebody randomly and get a couple threes.
Mm-hmm.
I think the role players are tied.
Tied?
I think it's a tie with the role players. And the reason why I say that is because Murray is better than Russell because he's more consistent. I feel like you're going to get a consistent 20 ball from Murray. If you don't, you lose. Like, that's just, you lose. So, D'Lo, he's not going to give you a consistent 20 ball. Mm-hmm. If I'm mistaken, I think he gave you like 19 3 games out of the Warriors, and that's what he's going to do. Reeves can give you 22 to 3 games, you know? So, I don't know if KCP's giving you 20 but 1 game. You know what I mean? And I'm going to make sure I'm right about that.
And it's not about points. It's KCP's defense that I think that's going to lock up. And I know he will get switched on D'Lo or Reeves, whoever.
And LeBron. LeBron will get a switch on KCP. So, look. Let's look at KCP's numbers. He's averaging 10 points a game. He's averaging 10 points a game in the playoffs, shooting 39% from 3. That's great. It's great, but he's shooting 10 points. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Look at Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is averaging, let's see, in the playoffs, he's averaging 15.4 points. He's shooting 40% from 3. So he's shooting the same percentage from KCP and getting more points. I think Reeves is better than KCP. That was my point. I think he's better. I know from a lot of people like, oh, I can't believe you say that. I'm really high on Austin Reeves, bro. I think Austin Reeves is our 3rd best player on our team. Mm-hmm. I think it goes LeBron, AD, and Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
And it's just because of what he does. KCP ain't in the pick and roll, brother. KCP ain't running no pick and roll. He's coming off of picks. Austin Reeves can do that too.
Who's a better defender?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, KCP by far. KCP by far. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Are we saying...
It's not even close. But offensively, I just think...
How much better is Austin than KCP?
Offensively, he's way better, bro. He's way better. Because KCP's only going to shoot. Mm-hmm. He's only going to... And if I just don't leave him, what is he doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is KCP if I don't leave him? He's a one-way player. He's defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, Austin Reeves, he can shoot. He can literally, he's not a bad defender. We saw that. Like, and then literally he can go pick and roll. He can do set a pick himself. He can do the float. He can get fouled. Like, KCP, he ain't going to no free throw line. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not telling y'all KCP's a bad player at all. I'm just saying Austin Reeves is better.
Yeah.
D'Lo, Murray's better because he's more consistent. Then you got Michael Porter Jr. and Vandy, and I put them together, Vandy/Rui. I think it's a tie. And the reason why I say it's a tie is because they have Michael Porter in a role where he's just shooting. Once again, he's just shooting. His defense is trash. You know what I mean? Like, I know it got better, but, bro, please give me Michael Porter Jr. on the one-on-one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to live with that all the time, bro. So I just think his defense is not that good. But his shot making is great. But if you don't leave him, what is he going to do? Once again, like Casey, what is he gonna do?
He can't drive.
Well,
that's sad. That's sad. Michael Porter doesn't have a.
And so Rui, what can he do if you close out? He got a pump. He got a midi. He can dunk. He can shoot a 3. It's a little bit more. Vando, he can't do nothing, but he got defense. That's why I say it's a scratch. I think those players are a scratch. Get the Aaron Gordon. He's like, all right, who do you want to put against Aaron Gordon? We don't have anybody to go against him role player wise, so we use LeBron James, and that's the difference in it. He's not beating LeBron James like in nothing.
I think you put Vandy on here.
You know what I mean? And so then you got what's it called? AD and Jokic. I think Jokic wins that matchup. I know we disagree.
Yeah.
I think he wins the matchup because he has to win the matchup, brother. If Jokic does not win the matchup, the series is over in 5.
That's what I said.
In 5.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win that matchup, it's over in 5.
I don't think it's over 5. I think it's over 4.
No. Their home court advantage is stupid.
No,
stupid.
I think
they get one there.
If you guys win game 1, and for
Mm-hmm.
some reason they smoke game 2, mm-hmm. and it's going back to crypto, and you guys are up 2-0.
Oh, if we win game 1 and game 2, yes, I think it's over in 4.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way we win 2 games in Denver. They haven't lost at home in the playoffs just like we haven't.
You think the refs step in?
Huh?
Refs step in?
I think it's very possible that it's 2-2 at the end of 4, both teams standing pack at home. I think it's very easy. Denver wins 2-0 home. Lakers win 2-0 at their home. And then it's Lakers got to win game 5. If you don't, you go back, game 6, and it goes 7, Denver wins. I'm telling you, I can see both teams just winning every game at home in this series, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think it either goes 7 Nuggets or 6 Lakers. And my 6 Lakers is only counting on them winning 1 game in Denver. But nobody's done it yet. You know what I mean? You got to I've been big on Denver's home court. I told you that. I've been big on that, bro. You can't breathe there. So you're going to have people breathing hard. They're used to it. You got old LeBron running up and down the court, but the Denver Nuggets are going to try to run. They're going to try to run. But guess what? You got Jokic back there, and AD's faster than him. So AD's like, hey, I can run too. You want to run? I'm going to run down the court too. So that's the thing people don't understand. Like, the Lakers like the running game. But the wind, the gravity, I don't know if they're going to be ready for that game 1. That's why I say I'm nervous about game 1. And I really think the Lakers can finally drop game 1. You know I'm usually right about this stuff. I think they can possibly drop game 1. And that's why I'm more close to picking Denver in 7. That's why I'm more close to picking that. And I probably will, honestly. I probably will pick Denver in 7. Because I just think game 1 is so big for them. And I think Denver is just so good at home. And it matters if Jamal Murray has a heat ball. If Jamal Murray come out with a heat ball, wrap it up, Lakers. You ain't winning that. You're not winning that, bro. If he's hitting step back threes and step back middies and Jokic is hitting them floaters, they don't need KCP and Porter in, bro. Them boys going to give you 80 themselves. Both of them. And if you get one bad AD game with 15 points, Lakers, wrap it up. If AD got one bad 15-point game in this series, they're not winning it. The offense is too good. Denver's offense is too good for AD to ever get 15 points in this series. Because then you need Reeves to get 20. Then you need D'Lo to get 20. Then you put in the pressure. The Grizzlies and Warriors couldn't score that good. Y'all struggled to score.
I think you're undermining. We scored great. We scored a franchise record of 3.
You're talking about the early games, brother. I'm talking about the games. The game 6, that don't ever happen in Denver. Denver's not getting 100 points, bro.
Okay.
Denver's not getting 100 points.
Against y'all, I could put
100 points.
I'll put
like, you know, the only
time they'll score 101.
The only time I think Denver can possibly get 100 points is if everybody's just off.
It happens.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about everybody's just off.
And it happens against y'all.
And Denver's really had a game when I'm gonna look it up. I don't think Denver's really had a game where everybody's just off. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty rare that Denver just gets that game where everybody's off because they got too many shooters. You know what I mean? Like, the Warriors didn't have all those shooters, bro.
But you keep saying we don't got these shooters, man. We got shooters. They just weren't shooting. They weren't making them.
No, you don't, bro. You don't have that many shooters. You don't got more shooters than Denver. That's for sure.
Bro, you're not going. We can
that's
go top to bottom. They don't have it. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now on the pod. We're gonna do it right now on the pod.
You don't got more shooters.
You keep playing us like we ain't got shooters.
You don't got more shooters than them, bro.
You keep playing us like we can't score the ball. We can't shoot the ball.
So Denver, look at this. Denver scored 125, 118, and a loss they scored 124, and a loss they scored 114, and a win they had 97. That's their lowest in the playoffs, and 125. They've only scored below 100 once, Marcus.
Because they haven't played defensive teams.
Bro, the Suns was ranked number 3 on defense during the year.
Really?
Yes.
AD, Booker, all them locked down.
I'm just telling you that.
I want to hear that. I want to hear that.
And then the Cat and Gobert was in the paint.
Here we go.
Come on now.
Here we go. Right here.
Bro, they score a lot of points, bro.
So do we. But I'm saying y'all are that good defensively. It don't matter.
And they're that good offensively.
But you're undermining what the Warriors are doing. Oh, wait. That's Lakers. Right here. We gotta pull this thing up. So what you want to go with right here? All right, I'm gonna go side by side. Bam. Side by side. Shooting splits.
Bro, they shoot better than you, dog.
All right, we're gonna go with 3-point percentages leading the team, right?
I'm looking at it too, dog.
Right, I got pulled up.
I said I'm looking at it too.
You got pulled up right beside each other.
Like, bruh, this is bad, dog. Like, Jokic shooting 47%. Mario shooting damn near 40%. Michael Porter 40%. Eric Gordon 38%. Brown is their worst shooter at 25%. KCP 39%. Like, bro, the whole start lineup is shooting 38 or better.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we got Jordan Poole this year shot at 25%.
Bingo.
But, like, that's an off year for him.
We're talking about now, Marcus. They got everybody in their starting lineup shooting over 38.
But they don't have nobody with the volume. You said volume matters.
Bro,
we got 2 guys shooting over 10 threes a game.
I'm looking at their starting lineup. It's 47, 39, 40, 38, and literally 39.
Oh, these are all 2 attempts.
You know what that means, though?
These are all 2 attempts.
But do you know what that means? That means they all are capable of hitting it.
Then why don't they shoot more of it?
Nigga, because they got Jokic cutting. They got cutters.
But that's what I'm saying.
They got cutters, bro.
Our volume is our Jordan Poole at 25% shoots more threes per game than almost the entire
and they're
team.
shooting 25. Maybe he shouldn't be shooting that many. That's all that tells me. Maybe he shouldn't be shooting that many, bro. Like, what is Draymond shoot? You got Draymond, bro.
Draymond Poole shot the exact
And then you
same.
got Looney. You got more non-shooters.
Bro, I can say they got DeAndre Jordan.
He don't play.
Bruce Brown, Jeff Green.
Bruce Brown and Jeff Green are the worst shooters, bro, in the rotation. Two in the rotation. That's it, bro. They got better shooters. They just got better shooters, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, it's just true. They shot what, 37% as a team, 38% as a team.
Yeah, we shot 34.
And half of that because of Clay and Curry. That's a team. Their whole team shot 38. So I'm saying, like, the Lakers, bro, they're going to have to guard them, bro. They're going to have to guard them. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a whole different series for the Lakers, bro. They can't just sag off for shooters like they've been doing. It's going to be very hard to do that. It's going to be very, very hard. And then you look at the Lakers, right?
Uh-huh.
The Lakers are shooting what? As a team, they're shooting 33. Like, way worse, bro. You feel me? Like, look, LeBron at 26, AD at 27, D'Lo at 34, Reeves the only one at 40, Hachimura's at 53. God, Hachimura's shooting 53% from the three, bro. That's nuts.
Was that for the year?
For playoffs.
Oh, playoffs.
Now we're doing playoffs. Lonnie Walker 39, shooter 30. Like, bro, we got.
Yeah, these are all playoffs because I was making sure it was a playoffs.
Bro, look at this, bro. We got literally 2 players.
You know what Moses Moody was
We got 3 players above 35. Austin Reeves, Lonnie Walker, Rui Hachimura. That's 1 starter. Austin Reeves. That's 1 starter, bro. They got 5 starters above 35%, bro. 37%.
Yeah, because we got Kuminga at 42. Postseason. This is postseason.
Mm-hmm.
Moody, 59.
Mm-hmm.
Clay, 36. Curry, 36. Da Vinci, 34. Then Wiggins.
But you notice how you name players I don't give a fuck about.
That's you don't give a fuck
And,
about.
and Ham didn't either.
But that's what I'm saying. Keep that same energy with
Ham
them.
didn't.
Stop changing energy.
No, it's not switching energy, bro. We already played you, and I proved you wrong. We let DaVinci shoot open. We didn't care.
So
I'm telling you, you're not gonna do that with Porter. You're not doing it with Porter. You don't have to listen, bro. You can just watch when I'm right. You're not gonna do it with Porter. You're not gonna do it with KCP. The only player you're gonna do it with is Aaron Gordon. And even then, that's risky because he's shooting 38%. That's the only player you can literally like shoot it. Jeff Green and Brown, those are the only other 2 players in the whole rotation. We can't do the whole Jermichael Green shoot it. It's not gonna work. We can't do Draymond shoot it, Looney, whatever you gonna do out there. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, bro. That whole team can shoot the ball. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is gonna be a whole. That's why I'm saying I think Nuggets probably win in 7 because it's a harder game. I think the Nuggets are really good. I think the only way we win if we get LeBron and AD going back to bubble. And I haven't said that the whole playoffs, Marcus. Have I?
Nope.
I said it was a team game. I said we win with team. This series, I think we only win if LeBron James and AD go back to giving you 30 burgers.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. I think that's literally how we win. If those boys don't give you 30, we lose. I don't think we can out-team the Nuggets because their team is just as evenly matched as ours. I just think both of the teams are very equal. What do you say?
Nah, your guys didn't dump me.
No, what do you say? What Brandon say?
Brandon's gone.
Oh yeah. So me personally, bro, that's what I think. And I'm gonna say Nuggets in 7.
Nuggets in 7.
I'm gonna say Nuggets in 7. The only reason I'm saying Nuggets in 7, bro, is because I don't know if they're gonna win Game 1.
Yeah.
And if it goes 7, that means LeBron James is now tired. And I don't know if Reeves... And that is risky betting against LeBron Game 7.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure LeBron Game 7 are nuts.
Yeah, because if LeBron goes Game 7, you know what? I might say Lakers in 7. I'm going to say Lakers in 7. That'll be my final one. If the Nuggets win, I think it's going to be in 6. I don't think they beat LeBron in Game 7. I think LeBron Game 7 would give you a crazy Game 7. So...
LeBron's only lost 2 Game 7s. That's been the 06 and 2008.
Yeah.
He has won every other Game 7 but
that's what I'm saying. I changed it to Lakers Game 7.
You only want to know his points in Game 7s. This man go crazy in Game 7s.
Yeah, I figured, bro.
This man goes stupid. I'm looking at this, and he's got his whole stat line right here for Game 7s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start from 2006.
All right.
27, 45, 31, 32, 37, 27, 45, 35. That 27, he also went 27, 11, 11.
Mm-hmm.
3 blocks, 2 steals. It's like, LeBron, who are you in these Game 7s?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they say he can't shoot in these Game 7s, right?
Mm-hmm.
35%.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lock it in. I think Lakers win Game 7. I think they win Game 7.
Yeah, they don't lose Game 7s.
I think it's going 7, not 6. I think they win in 7, because I think it could be some BS that happens in Game 1 or 2, where they drop 1 or 2 games there. And I think it goes 7.
Yeah, but LeBron's not losing 7.
No. I changed it. I said I think Nuggets win. I think Nuggets.
Not losing 7.
Yeah, I think if it goes 7, LeBron wins that. Because I think he would just go 1-on-1 with Jokic, 1-on-1 with Murray, 1-on-1 with Porter, 1-on-1 with everybody. I think he just 1-on-1s everybody.
Yeah.
Like, we seen what he did Game 6 against the Warriors.
Oh.
He just 1-on-1 from the beginning of the game. From the jump. He took Curry and said, hey, come here. He took Wiggins and said, come here.
I was like, yo, this is wild. LeBron's doing.
Because people didn't think he still had it.
Nah.
Nobody thought he still had that. You didn't think he still had that. Marcus, he didn't show it in the Grizzlies or the Warriors. Even Draymond and Steph, even the players playing didn't know he had that. Even Steph and Draymond's like, yo, he's just chilling. Draymond's like, yo, but in the recent podcast, he was like, yo, we didn't know he was gonna come out and do that.
So watch this. When are we gonna learn? When are we gonna stop doubting this man? Mm-hmm. Every year,
it took him what, 12 games to do it in the playoffs.
He didn't need to do it.
And then he finally said, you know what? We're not going Game 7 Warriors. We're not going Game 7 Warriors. And I think he said, I'm doing it this game. 10 of 14, 30 points. That's crazy. Nobody thought he had 10 of 14, Marcus. 10 of 14?
30.
Nobody thought he had that. 9 and 9? Nobody thought he had 39 and 9, 10 and 14 in him. As a Laker fan, I didn't even think he had that in him.
All right. Well, hey, next year, I want the same respect from LeBron. Just because he doesn't show it to you regular season, just because he didn't show it to you first game, he saves it. Mm-hmm. He saves these games. He's like, I got enough in the tank for those games. I got enough in the tank for the whole season.
And that's why I'm wondering if he saved it for the conference finals as well.
Yeah.
And and then we're gonna be like, all right, if we get past that, what do you have for the Celtics? Because them boys got Tatum and Brown and Jimmy Butler for you.
He don't care about him.
I know he don't. Because he beat him in Game 7 before.
He already beat him.
Yeah. I told you already. I think LeBron wants to do the Curry thing, break the 3-point record, win the ring. I think he wants to break Kareem's record, win the ring.
Solidifies it.
I think that solidifies GOAT. And I think that solidifies it.
And he might squeak out one more as a role player.
I think this is it for us. The reason why I say think this is it, because usually what happens after a long championship when the injury happens. You get injured usually. It's usually like AD didn't really take the off-season serious. He drank a lot of beer. You know what I mean? Like, you know what happens after
you party.
You party, you know what I mean? And then Jeannie Buss, did she bring everybody back? You know what I mean? We might be done. But like, did she bring back D'Lo? Did she bring back Reeves? Because they were talking about Reeves was trying to get like $100 million contract. All we can do is 50.
He deserves it.
I'm saying all we can do is 50.
Jordan Poole got it. Tyler Hero got it. Reeves is like,
and you know the teams that got money this year are booty cheeks. Magic, Rockets, but Harden's going to the Rockets. That's new. He's going back to the Rockets. Yeah. I don't know why.
The strip club's crazy.
I don't know why, but he's going back to the Rockets.
The strip club's crazy.
And so if Harden wants Reeves, he may be like, hey yo, get Reeves.
Get rid of
If the
Jaylen
Magic's
Brown.
like, yo, we want Reeves, there's a lot of teams that got money this summer that can go get Reeves. And I already told you, I don't think the Lakers will let him go, but I definitely don't think they bring back him and D'Lo and Beasley and Vando. I think they bring back Reeves, and then I think they let go of D'Lo.
Why can't you match whatever and go over the cap?
I mean, they can do that. I'm saying they can match and go over the cap, but I'm saying I don't think they bring back D'Lo either.
And
Like, I don't think they bring back D'Lo and Reeves. I think it's either or, and I think they choose Reeves, and I think they bring back Vando and they let go Beasley. And I think they try to bring back Lonnie Walker in that Beasley role.
Yeah.
And I think they let go of D'Lo because they try to do a sign and trade for Kyrie Irving. I've been saying that, Marcus. I think they try to sign and trade for Kyrie Irving somehow, some way. And because if you let go D'Lo, you don't really have a one guard anymore.
I think you
so.
do.
I think they may move
Who's still on
Reeves.
roster?
They may move Reeves to the 1.
Yeah.
Or they may just play Schroeder at the 1.
Yeah.
If he comes back. But I think Schroeder gets a bag this summer. I don't think he comes
But
back
no,
either.
who's on the roster? They ain't played this year.
He's not a 1. Max Christie's not a 1.
But he could be.
Max Christie, I think, fills the Vando role next year. I think Max Christie plays the 3. I think he plays the 3 or the 2. And I think that's because I think they move Reeves to the point guard.
Yeah.
And they move.
Because he can play point.
I think either if D'Lo may surprise you and take a pay cut. You know, like
This early in his career?
because I think D'Lo's like, yo, it's a good situation. I'm winning here. I like it here. Like I think he actually likes LA. He was drafted by them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his draft team. I think he always wanted to be there. So I think they said, hey, yo, D'Lo, we got to pay Reeves and we'll pay you the 50, but we got to give him the 100. Is that okay with you? If he says no, I think Jeannie Buss wipes her hands. And I think she says, Reeves, you're the point guard. Max Christie, you're the 2. And then I think they say, Rui, you're the 3. I think they bring it like that.
And LeBron and
AD.
But I think you guys go get like one more solid piece and move one of those 1, 2, 3s to the bench.
Yeah, and now if we don't sign Reeves or D'Lo, that means Kyrie Irving's coming. I'm letting you know that right now. If we don't sign Reeves or D'Lo,
there's a reason he's quiet.
Coming.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't made no noise.
Yeah.
He's doing that so he can get to the Lakers.
Yeah.
And then he'll probably say
something. Because it's already the offseason. We should have been heard Mavericks is looking forward to signing Kyrie Irving to a max. Like, we should have been heard that. And I'm going to go ahead and Google that right now because I don't know why we haven't heard that. I think Kyrie Irving's just waiting.
Yeah.
I think he's waiting to see how it works out with the Lakers. Because I think he wants... But it's already been reported that the Lakers might not want to go after him because of the max deal. They don't want to give him max money. So here are 5 signing trades for Kyrie Irving, and we'll end the podcast.
All right.
Wizards. I don't know why, but they saying Wizards. Maybe Kuzma going that way, and some picks, and Kyrie going that way. The next one they got for him is the 76ers. Mm-hmm. Him and Embiid. That can be just... I don't know why they would want James Harden and Luka to play together. That would be crazy. But yeah. Next up, it would be the Chicago Bulls. I don't see Chicago, and the only reason I don't see Chicago is because what are you giving up? Are you giving up DeRozan? You giving up Levine?
Has to be one. Levine.
Yeah.
Levine, everybody wants Levine, but nobody wants to give up a lot of stuff for
Levine. So I'm just like, I don't know if Kyrie... I think Kyrie's better than Levine and DeRozan, so I don't know why you would do that. And then Miami Heat. I can see the Heat trying to go after Kyrie. I can see that, but who do you give up? You don't really got nothing there. You're not giving
the Heat can say you want Duncan.
Come on, bro.
That's a good contract to get rid of.
Come on, bro. They don't really got nothing for me from the Heat. And then lastly, they got the New York Knicks on here, but I don't think they'll do that because like who do you give up? R.J. Barrett, like you didn't give him up for Donovan Mitchell, and he's younger.
Nothing. You
know what I mean? So I honestly think the only place Kyrie goes is Dallas or the Lakers.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 spots he goes. And if the Lakers win the title, it's going to be very hard for Jeannie Buss to not bring back that same team.
Yes.
It's going to be very hard. But they've done it before. They've done it before. And history does repeat itself. You can see Rob and Jeannie saying, hey, we won this year, but we kind of know AD's not an offensive player. And we kind of just want another offensive player. LeBron's getting older. He likes point guards that can score. D'Lo really didn't help us win. We kind of won despite of him. You know what I mean? Like, that can happen. We get to the finals and D'Lo's unplayable. Reeves going off, Lonnie going up. And if that happens, I don't think D'Lo comes back. That's what I'm saying. People got to realize that D'Lo is just playing average. He's been playing great the first 2 rounds. But even with him playing great, he's not Kyrie great. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's just playing great. So, like, for him. But if we get to the Nuggets and Jamal Murray's just killing him, and we win in spite of him. If we get to the finals and we just win in spite of him, I can see Jeannie saying, I don't want to pay him. And, yeah, Reeves is good, but Kyrie's better. I can see Jeannie doing it. I can see it going Kyrie, AD, Bron, and just doing a money thing. Money grab. Like, we don't care about the regular season. Like, we're going to wait to the playoffs to see if these three guys can muscle it up with Christie, with Rui on the bench, Lonnie, like, doing it that way. I think that'll be a mistake. I think it'll be a mistake. But I would love to see it. If we already won the ring, I'm not going to lie. If we win the ring, I would welcome Kyrie over. We already won.
And that's the point.
And I think that's what Jeannie knows.
Yeah, no, that's when you win the ring. That's why, like, there's not a lot of hate for Jordan Poole because we won with him, and that's why this season you're just like, all right, just leave.
If we lose, we definitely go for Kyrie.
100%.
Yeah, we lose
because you go in, you're like, we're too.
Especially if we lose in 5 or something like that. If we lose in 5, bro, the bags are packed. Jeannie's already got line one. Hey, Kyrie, where you at? Oh yeah, you was at the game. All right, come over to my office. Contract already done. I'm letting y'all know now. If we lose in 5, either to the Nuggets or if we lose, period. Honestly, if we lose, period, I think Kyrie's coming. I think there's only a 1% chance he don't come if we lose.
Actually, I think you need Kyrie regardless if you win or not.
And if we win, I think it's a 50-50. I think it's 50-50 because if Russell goes off, you got to understand what I'm saying. If Russell goes off, I think there's a 0% chance we go after him. If Russell controls this. If Russell just starts averaging 25 points a game against the Nuggets we don't go after Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Because I think they're like, yo, he turned it to him. You know what I mean?
I hope that happens.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, the biggest thing is LeBron this offseason is gonna be like,
he wants him.
Wait.
LeBron wants him.
LeBron this offseason is like, I know Steph.
He can't help it.
I know Steph. I know Clay and Dre and that Warriors front office. They just took an ass whooping and they didn't like Poole. They're gonna they're gonna cheat again. They're gonna cheat again. They were gonna get Giannis.
Especially if we lose.
Like Giannis is lost first round, the number 1 seed to the 8 seed. People don't talk about this. Giannis is calling everybody right now. He's done.
And LeBron's gonna be like, I'm gonna be 39.
And I'm gonna be 39.
I'm telling you, I think LeBron's like, yo, and I think but we seen what pouting he did when he didn't get Kyrie at the trade deadline.
Yep.
He pouted.
Mad.
He pouted. He was like Twitter, tweeting it.
Hey, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
He was tweeting it, bro. So I feel like, bro, we know he wants him.
Yeah.
And I think literally the only way we don't get him is D-Lo balls out. I think that is the only thing, bro. Like, not Reeves. I think it has to be D-Lo.
Yeah.
Because I think they will literally make Reeves take a pay cut to get Kyrie to come back. And I literally. So that's it for today. We'll come back after the Laker game with some post game, and then we'll talk about the Heat and Celtics for the next game. But look out for us on TikTok. We're gonna make some TikToks tomorrow, right before that game, and then